Orbital Blues, by Sam Sleney, Joshua Clark, and Zachary Cox, published by SoulMuppet Publishing, that brought you Inevitable, a TTRPG about sad Arthurian cowboy, is also a TTRPG about sad space cowboy. What's next really, SoulMuppet? Sad undead cowboy, sad gay cowboy, or sad boy, just boy? What is Orbital Blues really? The setting is about intergalactic age filled with lawlessness and hypercapitalism bullshit, and you just happen to be a bunch of cowboys and outlaws trying to earn a living through your next gigs. Effectively, the whole TTRPG system is here to facilitate situations and scenarios in sci-fi western series like Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, and Outlaw Star. Yes, the one with spaceship kung fu. It actually works fine here. How do you play Orbital Blue? For starter, a bunch of d6 will do. A 2d6 roll plus modifier to get an 8+ is what you will be rolling most of the time, and sometimes you get an upper hand for +1 dice or against the odds for 1 less dice. You will be rolling the dices for 4 things: stat check with stats as modifier to solve difficult things, muscle, grit, and savvy for players on foot, body, mobility, and systems for vehicles and spaceships, observation checks to see if something is unusual in the location you are in, good or bad. Attack can be modified by your gambit or your weapons, and then there's blue check, to roll when shit hits the fans. What is gambit? Gambit is like a trick, a talent, something you can just do for the situations you frequently find yourself in. How to get more gambit? Well, they don't come free, you have to get in trouble to get that, and you start with 1. You are an outlaw after all. In essence, to improve your character, you have to get worse. How do you get into more troubles? Well, get shot to death and not die while knocking on heaven's door, or you just feel blue. You might have noticed that there's a lot of ways you can earn blue, but what is blue? Blue is a loose measure of your past sins, personal grievances, and guilty hang-ups. You also get better at your job, but that doesn't mean you get better as a person. Once per arc of a story, if you have at least 8 blues, one of your troubles is brewing. Turn on your soundtrack if you got one, and clear your source of problem. Until the end of the scene, you can exert with blue to reroll dices, something you usually do with your heart or health instead, and you take half damage from all attacks, and once it's over, you have your pick of more troubles, stat increases, or just patch yourself up because you are probably full of holes. You also get a gun when you make your character, a basic one but it will do. The only way to improve it, as well as your ship and other physical things, is to make actual profit, which is easier said than done in this economy. You can get into debt so damn easily: crashing a ship, debt; flying a ship, debt; getting shot, debt; having debt, and it can get really bad. Maybe the reason why you are in so much troubles really. And that's it. You can play Orbital Blue now. There's more to read on the combat rule, like how there's a legit reason to bring fists to a gunfight, as well as a pre-written campaign to go with, but you are good to go. All you need now is to write a character willing to get into this massive amount of shits just to live, because good god, being outlaw unsurprisingly sucks a lot. There's a reason your character is out on the rim, to run ahead of their past faster than the speed of light, doing everything they can just to stay ahead of it, yet it's the same reason why they are unable to settle down anywhere. There's no rule to retire in Orbital Blue, you can't, and in the end, there's only one end to this kind of story. And that's basically it on Orbital Blue, a TTRPG about being space outlaws trying to make a living before their troubles catch up to them. Damn, this book is appetizing on the eyes. Not the only reason I review it, of course, but it's certainly pretty. I have been eyeing Orbital Blues for a long while, just never really getting a chance to look at it, much like how I view the sci-fi western genre in general, so I figure I should finally give it a visit. Anyway, you can get it now on itch.io, SoulMuppet main website, and Drive-Thru RPG, alongside the many official and unofficial supplements for it, because this book is old, but that doesn't mean it can't be refreshing. That's all for now, and I will see you all next time. Hello there, if you like this video, please subscribe and click that notification bell button. If you want to see the videos early as well as further support my channel, you can join in my Patreon page, or buy me some coffee, links in the description. Anyway, have a nice day.